I swear on my blowtorch I painted this aura 4 times. 5 if you count the one that I abandoned after 30 full seconds because the colors were screaming at me. When I paint some auras, they really whisper. Nishi's aura? She negotiates, she debates, and she has opinions. And honestly, she was right to demand a 5th painting. Before the paint even touched the canvas, I knew that this one was going to be full of drama, full of energy, full of passion. Some energies arrive really softly, but Nishi's arrived like a thesis statement. So I did what I always do. I sat with a blank page, I dropped into meditation and I let her colors rise up one by one. Layer by layer, color by color, until the palette felt just right. But that's the thing, because when you write down paint colors on paper, it doesn't always paint on canvas the way you imagined. So, no joke, I painted several times. Eventually, I got to the place where I knew that red had to start the painting. Red came first. Not just any kind of red either. This was not going to be a burnt orangey red. This was not going to be a purple red. This was going to be the kind of red that vibrates with purpose, passion, precision. The I don't do anything halfway red. This is the color of someone who researches and questions and digs and arrives at her own conclusion with a lot of thought and with a clarity that makes everyone else kind of defer or even think more deeply about their own beliefs because she's done the research. This red is her fire and her drive and her refusal to skim the surface and accept just that little bit of an answer. Then comes the depth with the colors, this dark blue that felt like the emotional undercurrent of all of her relationships, the way she cares, the way she emphasizes, the way she holds people with a seriousness that's not heavy, but it's intentional. You feel like you're the only person in the room. It's the color of someone who feels deeply and loves deeply, even if she doesn't announce it to you in the way that you'd expect. But that's not what you see first when you meet her. I've added in this light blue because that's what you get when you meet her. The humor, the brightness, the quick wit, the levity she brings to her room. Her aura screams out this light blue color. It's the part of her that says, I'm thoughtful, but I'm also fun. A softness that sits on top of all of that depth, not hiding it, just pacing it, welcoming it to come to the surface when ready, but only for the lucky ones. Then there's this white, which actually isn't white. It is a white that dries into a golden yellow, a radiance, a shimmer, the part of her that travels to places that only she can feel, that feels super special, the part that floats and explores and imagines. This is really her brightness and her inner compass and her ability to see beyond just the obvious. It's a kind of energetic clarity. And then there's the movement, because nothing about Nishi is still. I used every tool, the blow dryer, the tilt, the pour, to make this painting feel alive. Her energy continues to shift and evolve and expand in a way that is uniquely her. The red doesn't always stay in one place. It moves with her, it grows with her, and it refuses to be boxed into the edges of this very square canvas. And you'll see in flashes of this earlier attempts the versions that were close but not quite right. The black made everything too heavy, the white washed out that red passion, and the combination of all those colors didn't really honor her brightness. The moment where the painting said, "Try again." And so I did. I tried again many times and was frustrated that the aura was not looking and feeling like I imagined it to. Some auras are just not a single moment. They're a process, a becoming. Nishi's passion is ancient, older than the moment captured here, older than the choices she's making now, older than the version that she'll be in 5 or 50 years, and her aura will evolve and shape and transform, but the red, that red, is forever.
Cause I know what a waste, what a crown, what a time, and I should go. So I take what I can and I toss it in the car, drive away down the highway, I can't stay. Cause I know what a waste, what a
This is Nishi.
time, and I should go.
If you're interested in your own Aura Poura painting, you can contact me at connectedintuition.com. Thank you so much for watching.